All right, so guys, today I have discovered something kind of insane. You aren't gonna believe it, but I figured out a way to automatically steal brain rots from anybody on the server. You know how normally in this game, you gotta like walk over to someone's base, pick up their brain rot, and then walk it all the way back into your base, hoping that nobody smacks you on the way there in order to steal a brain rot? Well, what if I said that I figured out a way to bypass all of that? I figured out a way that makes it so that I can just walk into someone's base, steal their brain rots, and instantly just have it get teleported into my base. It's kind of insane. And today, I'm gonna be using it to get back at my friends Baby Dash and Ann, because recently they have been getting really competitive steal a brain rot. Literally, whenever I'm looking away, if I go to the bathroom, if I go to the kitchen to grab some water, instantly in an instant, they come in and take all of my brain rots. They're like flies who come in and swarm around like fruits, you know? You know, if you leave like a banana on the countertop and then it starts getting brown and stuff, and then flies swarm around it to try to suck away all of the juice. They're like that, but for my base. But anyways, the first thing that we need to do in order to pull off this scheme is I need to make my base a little bit more hidden, because I feel like if my friends figure out that I have the ability to just take any brain rot from their base, they're gonna come and instantly raid my base. I already know exactly how this is gonna play out. Anyways, I forgot to mention this, but right now we're actually on a special admin server on Steal a Brain Rot. It looks literally just like the normal Steal a Brain Rot game, but since we're on this admin server, I have access to some commands that you normally don't have access to. If I do B tools, boom, look at this. I've got access to these building tools. Thank you very much, my friend who is a Steal a Brain Rot admin. But pretty much using these building tools now, we can customize any aspect of the game that we want. And the first thing that we need to do, I think, is we gotta hide my base. Now, in order to do that, we're gonna need to be really inconspicuous. We gotta be really hidden. I'm thinking what we could do is just make a clone of my base, just like that, so that we can have a decoy base. And then let's move my real base down over here under the map. Yes, this is gonna be perfect. Wait a second. Am I moving my clone base or my real base right now? Uh-oh, wait. I think I'm moving the clone version of the base. That's not good. Did anybody notice that? I don't think my friends are paying attention. They're literally just in their base, locking it constantly, making sure that no one steals their brain rots. Little do they know, as soon as I get inside of their base, all their brain rots are going to be gone. All right, but first things first, we got to actually select the real version of my base, not the clone. So let's move the clone out a little bit like this. Oh, wait, I forgot that that would put me inside of it. Okay, now let's select the actual base. And I think this is going to kind of delete my brain rots if I do this. Yeah, they're all falling into the floor now. That doesn't matter. They're still there. It's just they don't show up anymore. And now let's move the decoy version of my base right over here. Yes, this is perfect. This is actually too good. All right, so we've got the clone version of the base over here. This looks like my base, but it is actually not. And hold on. Before we continue any further, I should probably hide my real base over here so that nobody can see it. Did any of my friends catch that? I don't think so. Hold on. Let me join onto their call real quick to see what they're talking about.
I feel good being the richest ones on the server.
Yeah, I know. My dad is such an absolute brokey.
Bro, are you guys still talking about me and how you guys stole my brain rots?
Dash, you really gotta step up your level of intelligence in this game.
What do you mean my level of intelligence?
Have you ever heard of the phrase situational awareness?
Yeah, if you go to the bathroom, you need to be aware that we're gonna steal your brain rots.
Bruh, that's just messed up. Come on, guys. We're literally in a private server. The whole point of being in a private server is that, you know, you have peace of mind and safety and your brain rots aren't gonna be stolen.
Well, you can throw that peace of mind and safety away and steal a brain rot. You gotta be sharp all the time.
Yeah, you never know when someone's gonna come steal your brain rots.
Interesting. You gotta be sharp all the time because you never know when someone's gonna steal your brain rots. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Anyways, I got a lot more money to collect. I'm saving up for this next rebirth.
Wait, there's another rebirth?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one more that we're missing.
Oh, hold on. I need to grind for this as well. Wait, it's cost $20 trillion. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to collect all my money for this.
All right, it looks like my friends are fully immersed in their Steal a Brain Rot universe over there. They're just playing the game, trying to get the next rebirth while we're here setting up this fake base. Anyways, the next thing that we need to do is go outside of the map. I want to have a way to go and access my actual base when I pull off this heist, because this is going to be the heist of the century. I'm going to need the whole getaway plan for this. I'm going to need a way to get to my base, though, and in order to do that, in order to set up a getaway, let's do the command ;fly real quick. Using this command, we can start flying around the map. But wait. We got to delete the borders. There's like borders around the whole map. There we go. Borders gone. All right, now we should be able to fly over everything and hoping that nobody saw me. Yeah, there's no way they can see me through their laser walls and all their brain rots inside of their base. Half of those brain rots are mine, by the way. They stole a lot of brain rots from me. I'm pretty sure Baby Dash took one of my 6-7s. One of them took my new chili pepper brain rot. You know that new like chili pepper brain rot that was added to the game? Yeah, one of them took that. But anyways, now the next thing we need to do for this scheme is we got to set up a way to get into my base. We got to have the base be really hidden so that nobody can steal from it. And then we need to have a way to get into it as well. So wait a second. I have an idea. What if we have a secret entrance to the base right over here at the end of the red carpet? Yeah. We can make it so that we can go through this portal over here. And that's going to bring me down to my base. Or actually, that might be a little bit suspicious. What if one of my friends accidentally runs through the door and then they get in? Let's see. What could we do? Ooh, I have an idea. What if we just have like a hidden staircase behind my real base? Yeah, nobody's gonna go back there. And it doesn't even have to be a staircase. It could be like a little hole with a ladder inside of it. All right, that should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and just move my actual base down here underneath the map. There we go. This is looking pretty sick. Since it's underneath the map, nobody on the server is gonna be able to see this. Even when you're in Steal a Brainrot, if you zoom your camera all the way out, you can't even see underneath the map. So this is perfect. Anyways, now the next thing we gotta do is select the ground here. And luckily, both of my friends' bases are over there and none of them are on this side, which makes it so that we can very easily and very sneakily go ahead and just open up a floor inside of the ground. Wait, what in the world did I just do? Wait. What happened? I just pulled the ground forward, but nothing's moving. Why is the ground invisible? Oh, I think we picked up like a border of the ground. What in the world is this? We don't want the ground border. We want the actual ground. Okay, how do I pick up the actual ground? Let's see. It's got to be one of these pieces over here. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I think I figured out the ground. It's this part over here. All right, let me quickly just select the scale tool and then let me make this a little bit open. There we go. That looks pretty good. And then I can make a clone of that, drag it out over here, and aha, perfect. It looks like nothing has ever even gone wrong. But little does everyone know, I've literally made an incision inside of the ground. All right, this is pretty good. Let's go ahead and trim off the extra parts of the ground. Now that we've split up the ground into two pieces, what this means is that we can go ahead and make a hole inside of the ground. Look at this. All right, this is great. I think we should make the hole on this side though. We should make it like in the corner. Oh wait, actually, yeah, we should just make like a little hole in the corner of the map. That would be great. Let's go ahead and open this up a little bit. Let's see, can I fit through this hole? Is this enough to fit a player through? I'm not gonna lie, I'm having some difficulties fitting through this hole. Okay, I think we gotta make it bigger. Should be able to just extend it in like that more. And bro, I still can't go in. What's wrong with this? Is there like an invisible border here as well? Oh wait, there was the invisible border on the ground. Of course. How do we not see that? All right, let's select the invisible border right over here. And then we gotta make this thing smaller as well. All right, perfect. Now we should be able to, yes, we can go through the ground. This is all coming together very nicely. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is, I think we made this hole too big. Let's make it a bit smaller. Can I fit through this? Yes, I can. Let's go. And then the next thing we need to do is make another clone of this, move it here. And now finally we have ourselves our very own secret hole. Let's go. Wow, hold on. This deserves a round of applause. I can finally go underneath the map. This is great. It looks like this hole is just about the size that we need. In order to make it fully invisible though, we need to clone one more piece of the ground. And I have a good idea for what we can do here. Let's make one more clone of this ground. Let's move it into place. Except for this part of the ground, let's go ahead and set the collision to off. That way we can go straight through it. Let's go. This is actually coming together great. But we still haven't even done the part that lets us auto steal from everyone. Now I'll get to that in a moment. All right, so this is pretty good. We've got our little invisible hole in the ground, but now I'm thinking we should add a ladder down here so that we can actually get down without having to fly. Using the building tool, let's go ahead and change our parts type to truss. That's what a ladder is called for some reason. And then let's move it down here, wherever would be the most convenient spot to use it. And then we can extend it down. All right, this looks pretty promising. Can I actually climb down this ladder? Let's try it out. Yes, this works perfectly. I should probably add like some safety rails around here, around the edge, so that I don't fall off. That would be kind of bad. And remember, I need to quickly be able to get down this ladder. I'm probably going to be running away from my friends. They're probably going to be chasing me down, trying to figure out where their brain rots went. And I'm just going to be here cruising down my ladder. I'm thinking we can build ourselves a little tunnel. We can build like a little cover around the ladder to make it so that I don't accidentally fall out. Something like this, I'm thinking. Yeah, all right, this looks pretty good. We need to just have walls on each corner. All right, so that's one wall. Let's try to make it look more like Steal a Brainrot though. We can do that by changing the side to studs. Yes, that is very Steal a Brainrot-y. This is enough to rot an entire family of elephants' brains. This is so Steal a Brainrot-y. Let's clone this one more time and then move it here. And then we got to rotate it for this last wall that we need. There we go. Whoa, that's a big wall. Oh, but it looks so good. All right, this is awesome. Let's get down and let's go back into flying mode so that I can easily build this. Let's move this wall here. And all right, now that we've got our underground tunnel, the next thing we need to do is just connect it to our base. And for that, I'm thinking we should probably rotate the base. Yeah, right now the base is facing the wrong direction that it needs to. Let's go ahead and, whoa, this base has a really big rotation thingy. Let's just rotate it 180 degrees just like that. And then finally, we should be able to move it forward like this. And all right, this looks pretty sweet. Now all we got to do is just add a floor so that we can access the base. And then it is going to be time for our heist to commence. All right, I think that floor is looking big enough. Let's make it green. Or actually, let's make it gray. This is a underground bunker we're talking about, not just the regular Steal a Brainrot map. Of course, let's change everything to studs. And alrighty, I think this is looking about good. Now we just got to connect it all up. We don't want want to have too much extra platform space here, because if someone looks down here somehow, then that would make it easier for them to see what we're doing. Now let's just bring this down, and then this down, and then finally the ladder itself down, and boom. All right, we've got our escape plan figured out. I think this all works perfectly. Let me do a quick little test run. Okay, perfect timing. So I'm just running over here, running away from my friends, and then I need to get away, and oh, look at that. I don't even need to use the ladder. I guess the ladder can be used as a way to get up, but this works perfectly. And by the end of today, my entire base is going to be filled with some brain rots. Anyways, now that we've got all this figured out, I think it is time to go and begin the auto stealing heist. And all right, let me go see if my friends are still here. Are they just, yeah, their bases are still locked. They have not unlocked their bases a single time during all this. They are actually like steal a brain rot sharks. Okay, but in order to do this whole auto steal thing, what we got to do is go over here inside of the build tool, and we need to find my base. Let's see. My base should be somewhere here inside of the plots folder. Let me just go through all of these plots here and see which one of them highlights my base. So it looks like this one is that base. This one is that base. This one is that base. And where is my base? Oh, there it is. Wait, what the? Why is my plot over here? I don't really know what's going on. I think my clone base might have... Do I have two plots? What did I do? I might have two plots, actually. Ah, wait a second. I figured it out. Yeah, I have two plots. My real base is down over here, and then my fake base is up over here. So let's select my real base, the one that has all of the stuff in it, and then let's just rename this to dash base for simplicity. No one else can see this. It is just inside of the folder. All right, now the next thing we need to do, we need to select this one specific thing inside of the base, and that is, where is it? Where is it? Aha, the delivery hitbox. Now, pretty much what this thing is, this is the hitbox that you need to be inside of in order to officially collect the brain rot. So when you're running with a brain rot, running towards your base, as long as you're inside of this box over here, then the brain rot is collected. So look at this. You don't even have to be inside of your base to collect it. You don't even have to be in the collect zone area to collect it. You just have to be within this box. But now here's the cool part. We can actually move this box. We can do whatever we want with this box. We can move it up over here to where the top of the map is. And hold on. Here's the coolest part. Let me move it out here. We can even make the delivery hitbox bigger. Look at this. We can make it the size of the entire map. So that way, as soon as I pick up one of my friends' brain rots, I'm already going to be inside of the delivery hitbox. I'm not going to have to run all the way back to my base. And then also this thing is invisible and non-collision, so nobody can even tell that it's here. Let's go ahead and just make it bigger. We got to make it cover up the entire 3 floors of everyone's base. There we go. I think we've got the entire map encased by the delivery hitbox. This looks pretty good. All right, great. I think we are now good to go. Unfortunately, there's no way I can really test this other than actually doing it. So let's go and try to get inside of one of my friends' bases. First, of course, let's do unfly so that I don't fly around by accident. Yo, guys. Okay, so I know... Wait, Baby Dash, don't lock your base. Don't lock your base.
You always have to keep your base locked in this game. This game is not for the weak-minded.
Yeah, like we said earlier, you have to always be paying attention to your base. Oh, wait, my base unlocked. I need to go lock it.
Wait, hold on, guys. I know we've had our differences and stuff. I know you guys think you're better at steal a brain rot and stuff than me, but I was wondering if I could get a tour of your guys' bases.
A tour? What's your reason for the tour?
Yeah, you gotta give us a reason and an estimated duration of how long you want to be inside of my base.
Bro, you guys are acting like I'm going to a different country and I have to go through the airport.
This is way more important than going through a different country. Our brain rots are at risk here, you know?
These brain rots take hours and hours of time to get.
Guys, you literally stole them from me, like half the brain rots in your base. These do not take hours of time to get. But I just want to get a tour of your bases so that I can, I don't know, get a glimpse of my old brain rots and what they were like before they were handed to new ownership.
Alright, you want to get a tour of your old brain rots? Sure, I'm down for that.
Yeah, maybe this will motivate you to not be such a noob.
Bro, I'm not a noob. Get out of here.
Ow, he just smacked me!
Well, my base is open for friends if you want to come in. It'll be open for the next 100 seconds.
Okay. Well, let's see. What have you got here? And you stole my chillin' chili?
Yeah, this thing was a great steal.
Bro. All right. Well, can I just hold it for one last time?
I mean, I guess so. I'm just gonna smack you if you try running off with it. Wait, let me turn off my base for friends. You can't run out under any circumstances.
Yeah, and make sure you turn that off so we can't steal them.
Wait, and just let me hold it. I just want to remember my guy. Wait, what? You cannot steal, the base is locked?
Oh, wait. I don't think you can hold it when the base is locked.
Since when was that in the game?
I think they added this in the last update. Whenever the base is locked, you can't even pick the brain rots up.
What? Nah, this used to not be a thing. Okay, can I hold my brain rots when your base is unlocked, perhaps?
I guess since I feel bad, sure. You can hold your brain rot back when the base is unlocked.
Great. And Baby Dash, can you also please leave your base unlocked? Because I know you took some brain rots from me as well, and I want to hold them. What the? You got a yin yang chillin' chill. Where do you even get that from?
Oh, that one I stole from a public lobby. I found someone who was really, really rich.
You guys are just stealing away, aren't you? All right, well, and your base opens up in 52 seconds. Man, I am looking forward to this. Reuniting with my brain rots once for at last.
Why are you so excited to hold your brain rot anyways? You know, you can just look at them right now and enjoy them, right?
It's different if I hold it, all right? I want to cradle my chillin' chili.
Just don't rub your eye after holding a chili pepper. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rub my eye. You think that's why this guy has sunglasses, so he doesn't accidentally itch his eye?
I think that's just to make him look cool.
All right, well, the base opens up in 13 seconds. Man, I am so excited. I can't express my excitement enough for this.
Yeah, I mean, you've been acting very excited so far. You're acting kind of suspicious, actually.
I'm not acting suspicious at all. Anyways, here we go. I get to finally hold my chillin' chili. Let's go. Thank you so much.
Hey, you just said you stole it. What did you do to him?
Wait, what? Did you teleport?
What do you mean, guys? It's right over there. Can I hold this one next, though?
Whoa. Okay, hold on. What's going on? You just stole my lost hotspot Eatos.
And then this Esoc set. Whoa, there's some great brain rots you got, guys.
Wait. I'm locking my base. This is not good.
And lock your base. He's doing something. Hey, you left me in here.
Oh, wait, Baby Dash, you're locked in Ann's base? That's great. That gives me a little bit of time to just grab some of these.
And let me out. He's stealing all my brain rots.
I let you out. You're good to go.
I don't care. I just respawned. I just locked my base. You're not getting any of these.
Oh, wait, hold on. Was I able to just pick one up while your base was locked?
No, you can't pick any of them up.
Oh, wait, it's letting me pick them up. What happened?
What is going on? And help, he's doing something.
Is your base locked for friends?
It's literally locked. No one can even come in here. He just stole all my brain rods. I need to put you in a trap. Stay away from my rainbow trowler.
Wait, why? What are you gonna do if I just... Hey, put him down!
I have to move this to my second floor or something. This is not good.
How in the world are you taking all of our brain rots? What are you doing? This has to be some sort of black magic.
Yo, guys, it's something, I'll tell you that. But let me respawn, because I gotta get out of this place. And oh, wait, hold on. I wasn't expecting to respawn down here, but look at the loot. We've got the gold chillin' chili. We got the lost hotspot Eatos. This is actually insane. This is the most OP stealing method in all of Steal a Brain Rots.
Where does he go? Wait, our brain rots aren't even in his base.
Something fishy is going on here. Are we on a modded game?
No, guys, we're not on a modded game. Literally take a look at the game that we're on. This is Steal a Brain Rot.
And look at the link that he sent us. Is this a weird private server link again?
It's not a weird private server link, guys. I just needed to get my brain rots back. So thank you very much, and I'm going to go away now and not see you guys anymore.
Get back here.
And down the escape we go.
Where in the world? He must have went invisible.
We're gonna get our brain rots back. You just wait.
Your brain rots? Hey, as a wise person once told me, you must always be sharp and aware in Steal a Brain Rots.
This is different.
All right, that was perfect. Use their own quote against them. All right, so recently, our friend Anne has been getting really, really annoyingly good at Steal a Brain Rot.
Yeah, I know. She stole like all of my stuff. I have like nothing good in my base anymore.
Same here. I'm like a complete brokey. But today, I've got a plan. Today, we're going to be trolling her by spawning an admin brain rot spawner inside of our base.
Wait, what now?
So, you know how in Steal a Brain Rot, there's the one brain rot spawner that's over there at the start of the map. It spawns in all of the brain rots that you get on the red carpet.
What about it?
What if we had our very own brain rot spawner that only spawns brain rots inside of our base? Then we could lock our base so nobody could come in, and then Anne is never going to be able to get any of the brain rots. And we can also make it so that only good brain rots spawn out of this thing.
I would say that's pretty interesting, but how would we do that?
Well, here, Baby Dash, why don't you go into the chat and type in ;B tools.
Wait, what?
Right now, we're not on the actual Steal a Brain Rot game. This is a modded version of Steal a Brain Rot, but Anne has no idea. I sent her a link to join into this private server, and the link that I sent her to join this game looks exactly like as if I sent her a link to the actual game.
This is perfect.
But of course, what she doesn't know is that we have building tools. Now, what I'm thinking we do, Baby Dash, first things first, in order to create this admin brain rot spawner, we need to open up like a hole in the back of our base.
Yeah, wait, how are we gonna get away with this without Anne noticing?
Well, what I was thinking we do is we gotta build it in secret. We gotta make sure that Anne can't see us building this brain rot spawner. And then once we're done using commands, we can put announcements on the screen, just like how Sammy does whenever he's doing events. And we can make it say like, oh, hey guys, I'm doing an event. One lucky person is gonna be getting a admin spawner in the back of their base.
This is awesome. Well, are we doing it in your base or mine? Can we do it in my base? I have like nothing good.
I mean, I was kind of planning on doing it in my base. Oh, what do you have in your base?
I have like nothing good. I only have Henry, my tralala, my black hole goat, my Grapey Smayusi, and then this Slovakia Saturno.
You have better stuff than I do.
Dad, come on, can we just please do it in my base?
Baby Dash, your base is like closer to Anne's though.
Okay, fine. I guess we can do it in your base.
I'll share all the brain rots that we get with you.
Okay, deal.
Now, anyways, the first thing that we can do in order to create this admin brain rot spawner thingy, I'm thinking we open up the back of my base, and then you see this red carpet in the base?
We're gonna use this for the admin spawner.
Exactly. We can extend this red carpet, and we can make the brain rots literally just walk themselves into my my base.
Wait, isn't that going to be kind of OP? You can just get all the Brainrot.
Yeah, I know. That's literally the entire point of this.
Okay, well, how do we open up the back of your base? I can only select your entire base.
Well, that's the thing. We can only select the entire base using the building tools. But if we go over here into this Explorer tab, we can actually select specific things. So let me scroll down into plots. And then, hold on a second. I gotta find my plot. Wait, did I just find it first try? No way. No way I just found my base first try. Wait, hold on. I gotta go over here and just scroll through all these bases. It looks like my base is this one. Let me go ahead and rename it. I'm just gonna call it dash base.
Wait, I can see it.
Now that we've got my base figured out, let me go ahead and open up this tab. And then we can just select any part of the base that we want. Look at this. I've got all the decorations selected.
This is perfect. But wait, how do we select this glass? We need to open it up.
Let's see. Which folder is this glass in? Is it in model?
There's a lot of different folders.
Bro, I'm like selecting everything except for this back glass wall.
Yeah, wait, I'm looking for it. I don't see it anywhere. Everything I click on doesn't make it highlight.
Wait, Baby Dash. I think I found it. It's called side 3. Look. If I move this, boom.
Wait, don't do that. Annie could have seen that.
It's fine. I'll be careful. But look, now if I extend this tab open, look at this. We can select the individual parts of the base. This is sick. This is exactly what we need.
Okay, well, can you open up the back wall here?
I got it. Let me go ahead and just make this area a little bit shorter.
Oh, this is so OP.
I'm thinking we can just have an open back door where the Brainrots can come in from outside of the map.
This is going to be so insane. Anne is actually going to get so mad.
Yeah, I think Anne might get a little bit mad, but you know, this is what she gets for stealing all of our Brainrots.
She didn't even steal them fair and square. She hacked onto her accounts.
Yeah, no, that's that was crazy. Pretty sure she brute forced our passwords to try to figure out how to get in. Wait, what happened over here? Hold on, let me move this back. There we go. And then we also got to extend this area. And all right, look at this. Now we've got access to this carpet here.
It is perfect. All right, now, how do we extend the carpet?
I'll figure that stuff out. In the meantime, while I'm figuring out the base stuff, Baby Dash, can you open up like a wall here in the back of the base?
Yeah, that should be pretty easy to do.
Okay, great. Now, before I extend this red carpet out, the next thing I need to do is fill in this wall over here. Let me go and select the glass that we moved. And what I'm going to do is just clone it and then put it down right over here. Yeah, I think this is a good spot. And then I just got to do the same with all the other stuff in the base. So, oh no, I lost everything. Where's everything at? Uh-oh. Where's all the stuff that I need to select? There's so much stuff going on here. Oh, okay. I think I found what I need to select. Man, these Steal a Brainrot bases are complicated for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into them. There's like the lasers, there's the walls, there's everything else.
There is indeed a lot of stuff. And wait, hold on. Why isn't this wall over here like centered? I do not like the way that this looks. Let me go ahead and set my increments to 0.01. And then I need to make this wall perfectly flush with the white part of the wall. All right, that looks good.
I'm trying to copy this wall over so that Anne can't see what we're doing. I need to open up this floor and then like copy the wall so that there's an opening.
Yeah, wait, Baby Dash, hold on. There's kind of a giant gap.
I know. I'm trying to be fast.
While you're doing that, let me go ahead and clone this thing. This is the last part that I need to complete this wall. And all right, perfect. Now the wall is just fully recreated. It's literally just opened up. But I gotta move this allow friends button.
Okay, there. Now the wall looks completely normal. But now it's separated to two walls, so I can like open it up.
Oh, heck yeah. Let me try to figure out how to move this allow friends in thing though. Let's see. Oh, I found it. It's the friends panel. Let me go ahead and just move this thing though. I'm thinking I can just move it over here to the right. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I also gotta move this lock base thing. Can I select that? Let's see. Aha, I found it. This thingy right over here. Wait, no, I selected all of them in the entire base. All right. I'm gonna need to select the bottom one. This one right over here. Let me move this guy a little bit to this side. Oh, look at that. It still even works. If I walk over it, the base gets locked.
And okay, I'm almost done with opening up the back area here.
Perfect. While you're doing that now, let me go ahead and select this red carpet on the ground, and then we can start extending this.
So wait, how are we gonna make it so that Brainrots actually spawn here?
Oh, we're just gonna take the exact Brainrot spawner that they have over there and just copy it over here. In fact, we should just take that Brainrot spawner so that Anne can't get any good Brainrots. And then we can enable max server luck on the server, and we can start getting some crazy Brainrots.
Annie's not gonna have any idea what's coming her way.
Anyways, now I gotta select this ground over here. So let's see. Let me just scroll through everything inside of this Explorer tab. And all right, where is the ground? It's gotta be one of these pieces. Structure base home. There's like a million of these.
When you find it, make sure to rename it so we can find it again.
Oh yeah, good idea. That's a pretty good move actually. It looks like it wasn't any of those. It's somewhere here though. Aha, I found it. All right, now let me go ahead and extend this out. And dude, look at this.
Are the Brainrots gonna all fit in here?
I don't really know, but hey, wait, I can't escape.
I think there's an invisible wall there. I couldn't go out either.
All right, well, if there's an invisible wall, we can't select it manually. So let's look through the Explorer tab here. We might be able to delete it inside of the Explorer tab. Maybe in the map section. Aha, borders. Let me try deleting that. And yes, look, now we can go through.
Let's go.
I forgot to rename this red carpet though, so now I need to find it again. Where is it? It's somewhere in here. There it is. I found it.
Wait, how long should we make it?
I'm thinking about, let's see. How does this look?
Make it longer.
Longer? All right, we can make it even longer. Oh, there we go. How's that?
Perfect. Look, we can make the sides longer too.
Oh, yeah. Let's definitely make the sides longer. All right, but I think this should be good for the red platform. Now, let's just make these gray sides longer. I've got the one on the left side over here. There we go. This is looking pretty great. And wait, why is my increment still 0.01? I gotta change that back to 1. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
And now we just have to make it so that the Brainrot spawn in, right?
Exactly. And now this is gonna be the tricky part. We're literally gonna need to go over there, select the Brainrot spawn area, and then bring it to us.
Wait, are the Brainrots going to be able to reach the delete portal where they get deleted?
Well, I'm thinking we can move in the delete portal here as well. But for this, we're going to need to go out into the open of the map. So let's go into the chat and type in the command *invisible.
Wait, we can go invisible too?
Oh yeah, we're like undercover spies at this point. Anyways, let's go out over here. And I'm pretty sure even though we're invisible, Anne can still see us if we're holding building tools in our hands. Also, Baby Dash, what is this with the wall?
Oh, I forgot to fix that.
It's on both sides.
Okay, wait, I'll trim it right now.
Yeah, get rid of that, because if Anne zooms out, then we are going to be in some trouble. But let me go in this corner so that Anne can't see what I'm doing. And I'm going to try to select the Brainrot spawn area. Let's see. Where is it? Is it over here? Aha, I found it. Start ground. I think this is the Brainrot start thingy.
Can we just move it?
We should be able to. This is going to be tricky, though. We got to move it, and then we got to move the end area, which is all the way over there as well, really quickly. Let's start with the start ground, though. It looks like Anne is she's just running around in her base.
She's probably just AFK running around.
How could she be AFK running around?
I'm pretty sure she can like automatically run around because she's a robot.
That's crazy. All right, let me go ahead and just move this start ground thingy and Baby Dash, it works. Okay, I'm gonna move it out over here now, and then I gotta move it into our base.
Wait, I can see Brainrot spawning in the middle of the void.
Yep. They are indeed doing that. Let me move the start ground over here though, and oh my goodness. Wait, this is working so good. Let me move it all the way to the end of this carpet, and now I just gotta go get the end point so that these guys don't just get stuck in my base.
This is so OP. There's like Brainrots everywhere. What is going on right now?
Dude, hold on. It'll be fine in a second. Let me just grab this end deletes points area. Uh-oh, why are all the Brainrots walking there still? Brainrots, you gotta walk here. Walk here. Walk towards where I'm saying you gotta walk towards. Uh-oh, Baby Dash, we might have a bit of a problem here. I thought this was gonna work. Can I not move the end area? I just moved it inside of my base. Maybe all the new Brainrots that spawn in are gonna start walking here.
Dad, you're all getting stuck in the corner.
Why are they getting stuck at the corner? This is bad. Yo, you guys gotta die right now. Don't get stuck in the corner.
What is going on?
Dude, what is why are they getting stuck here now?
If Anne comes back, she's gonna see exactly what we're doing.
Maybe I need to move this thing up a little bit. Oh, Baby Dash, it works. Look at this. Yes, look at this. We got our very own Brainrot road.
What the? This is crazy. But there's still like a million Brainrots in the middle of the map.
Yeah. These are kind of a bit of a problem. We're gonna need to delete these, but I think that should be pretty easy to do. If I just look down like this and then drag my mouse to select all these guys, boom, look at that. I can just delete. Wait, hold on. That didn't quite work. Boom, look at that. Why isn't it working? I've got them selected, but I can't delete them.
Oh no. What do we do? If Anne sees this, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Wait, what if we just... Oh, we can't delete them, but we can make them disappear.
Oh, I guess that works.
As long as they are not anywhere in sight. Let's move these down, and now we just gotta move these texts away. Can you still see this text?
Yeah.
Oh, what? How do we get rid of this? Why in the world is there a Nubini Pizzanini in my base?
Wait, can we just delete them in the Explorer?
We might be able to. Rendered moving animals. Okay, Nubini Pizzanini. Nope, that's not the one that I want to delete. Wait, can I... Hold on a second. I'm looking through the rendered moving animals thingy, looking for any Nubini Pizzaninis that could be this one. I found it. Delete. It didn't work. Uh-oh. This is bad. This is quite bad. No, wait, Baby Dash, I just moved my entire base.
Move it back.
Yeah, I moved it back, but now my Brainrots are invisible. This is quite bad. You know what? I'm just gonna sell these guys.
Wait, what if we buy the Brainrots that are stuck?
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Lock your base though. Let's go inside your base.
Yeah. Let's go uninvisible again so I can see myself. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna try buying this Nubini. What is it doing? Oh, it just walked away and now it's here.
All right, now we just have to go buy all the other Brainrots then.
Yeah, let's go buy all the other ones that are stuck here. This is crazy. What in the world have we got going on here?
I can still see some over here that I can buy, so I'm gonna buy all these ones.
Oh, right. The ones that we moved underground. Yeah, go for it. Man, why didn't we just think of this in the first place? This was a much better idea than trying to delete them. Everyone knows the Brainrots are undeletable. These things are like bulletproof.
Why can we not delete them though? That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know. Only a couple Brainrots left though. Let me just buy these guys. There we go. And all right, they are now all going towards my base.
I sold all the ones in my base. Make sure you sell all the ones in yours.
Yep. Let me go ahead and just sell all of these guys. And dude, look look at this. And doesn't even notice. This is crazy. Wait, look, I have my Burt Estapatapim here. I'm just gonna sell this too since it's on a modded game. There we go. I'm just gonna clear out my entire base.
This is actually crazy, but now how do we make it so that the Brainrot spawner is really lucky?
Oh, well, for that, I've got a method in mind. Let's just go ahead and sell all of these Brainrots first, though, because I don't want any newbie stuff in my base. And there we go. Now that they're all gone, I think it is time we make the Brainrots go crazy. Why in the world is there a Boneka and Balabalaboo going in your base?
I tried buying it to see if I can make them come to my base, and it works.
Oh, perfect. But I guess Anne's not going to be able to buy them because she's not going to be able to get through the wall.
Wait, but she can go through the back. The back is just open.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, wait, also, I need to fix this hole.
Okay, I have an idea for how we can block Anne from coming in here. We can just put some invisible walls down. Let me put down one wall right over here and then just make it really, really big like this. There we go. And then let me clone this and move it to the other side over here. And okay, now let's add a roof so that Anne can't even get in from the ceiling. And finally, all we gotta do to make this invisible is just set the transparency to all of these parts to 100%.
This is actually so OP. But wait, now we need to make it so that the Brainrots are really, really OP too.
Yeah. All right, well, should we get Anne's attention first before we do that?
Yeah, let's get Anne's attention here. Anne, can you come to your room?
Huh? I'm here. What is it? What the? Is it just me or is there no Brainrot spotting it anymore?
Wait, Baby Dash, hold on. Why'd you call her in right now? I gotta do something to make this feel legit. On this server, I can do this command called /admin, and then it gives me access to this admin button over here. Using this admin button, I can put any text on the screen. I'm gonna say one lucky player in each lobby is getting their own private road.
Wait, I think there's an admin abuse event going on.
Huh? One lucky player in each lobby is getting their own private road? Oh, that explains why there's no Brainrots coming onto the road.
Wait, guys. I think I got the lucky base. Look at this.
What the? Are you getting all the Brainrots on the entire server?
Whoa, this is such a cool event.
Okay, Baby Dash, you're acting a little bit too weird right now.
So wait, how long does this event last? Can nobody else get Brainrots on the server?
I'm gonna say time to crank up the luck.
Wait, Sammy just said time to crank up the luck. You guys are getting really lucky that you're getting these Brainrots. I guess I'll let you have them since you're so poor.
What? But I'm not getting any of these in. Can I have some of my Brainrots back that you stole from me?
No, I think I'm gonna keep those for myself.
Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, Baby Dash, I'm gonna go down to the admin panel, and I'm pretty sure on here I can set the server luck to 8x for 900 seconds. There we go.
Wait, what the? 8x server luck?
Whoa, wait, we're gonna start getting some crazy stuff.
Wait, guys, there's an Orcalero Orcala.
And a Odindin? Wow, you got 2 Brainrot gods back to back.
Wait, can I have the Orcalero?
Yeah, I guess so. Wait, can I buy it? Where's it going? What the?
Oh, it just went into your base. I couldn't even have bought it.
Guys, there's a Chiclotero Biclotero over here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this thing is going in my base.
Wait, what? Okay, now that's a little bit too far. That's an OP Brainrot.
Oh, and hey, and look, there's even better Brainrots spawning out here. Okay, there's a Coco Fonta. That's kind of poop. Tra-la-la-la, I'll take that.
Wait, Dad, can I have the Trialeros?
Yeah, you can have the Trialeros.
Okay, hold on. This was all fun and games earlier, but now I need to get this one.
Oh, dude, don't mind if I do. A free Garama and Madungda. Oh, this is perfect.
Wait a second. I can't even go behind your base.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I guess all these Brainrots are mine.
How are you getting all of these?
Well, hey, and maybe if you didn't steal my lucky blocks, I'd be down to share some of these with you.
Dad, look, there's 2 secret lucky blocks.
And a Dole. Oh, sweet. Don't mind if I do. No way. Guys, Kachuro and Musturo.
What? I don't even have that one yet.
Wait, Dad, this is awesome.
Why are you saying this is awesome? You realize you're not getting any of these, right?
Yeah, sure, and...
No way. Guys, a dragon cannon alone. There's 3 of them. What?
There's a rainbow one back there. I didn't even know that existed.
Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. I gotta buy all of these. Can't miss any of these. Oh, thank you very much.
This is the most unfair steal a Brainrot event ever.
Legrand combination. Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, this is going along great.
What is happening right now? Wait, can I go into another server and get my own private Brainrot road?
Dad, look, there's a strawberry elephant.
What? I just joined into another server and I don't see any Brainrot road. Wait, hold on a second. Why are you guys playing a game that only has 1,000 players on right now?
Baby Dash, I think Anne might have figured out that we were on a modded game.
I think Steal a Brainrot died.
Steal a Brainrot did not die? What is this?
And we may or may not have been trolling you that entire time. This was a modded game. There was no events going on.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what you get for stealing our Brainrots. Get pranked.
Well, hey, I still have your Brainrots, you know?
Maybe for now, but we're gonna steal our Brainrots back soon.
I'm gonna prank you back for this one big time.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Guys, today we have been tasked with one goal: to design the most illegal bases in all of Steal a Brainrot.
What do you mean by by illegal?
Yeah, wait, what counts as an illegal base?
Well, let me explain. Pretty much, I was talking to Sammy the other day. He finally accepted my friend request, and I was showing him some of the cool ideas I had for, like, steal a Brainrot. I was telling him about, like, what updates and stuff would be cool, and then he told me, yo, Dash, you got some pretty cool ideas. Why don't you actually try, like, creating one of your designs in the game, and if it's cool enough, I'll show you a sneak peek of the next update.
Wait a second, really?
Yeah, he said he's going to show me a sneak peek of the next update, which apparently includes a really cool looking base, which you unlock at the new Max Rebirth.
Whoa, okay, so we're playing with some high stakes here.
Pretty much. Right now, we're on this special Steal a Brainrot server that he invited us onto. And inside of this server, we have access to building tools. If we do B tools in the chat, boom, look at this. We got our own building tools. And we have to try to build the most illegal, most crazy looking base we can possibly think of.
I already have a really good idea.
Is it gonna be a sausage base?
No, it's not gonna be a sausage base. It's gonna be really, really illegal.
All right, well, guys, I'm thinking we all go around into our own bases and just build 3 separate illegal bases. I've already got a bit of an idea for what I want to do with mine.
Oh, alright. Why don't we turn this into a bit of a competition? Whoever makes the coolest base wins.
All right, sure. But one of us has to make something really cool because we need to get a sneak peek of this update from Sammy.
Alright, well, I'm getting started on my base.
All right, and I gotta get started on my base as well. Now, I gotta build, like, a really illegal looking base. Something that shouldn't be in Steal a Brainrot. Something really weird and out there. And I think I have a bit of an idea. Okay, it looks like Anne is just painting her base pink. Very Anne-type move to do that. But I have a bit of an interesting idea. I want to make my base underneath the red carpet. I think that would be really cursed looking. So first thing that I need to do for that, of course, is I gotta move this red carpet. Let me go ahead and just make it a little bit smaller like that. Oh no, this is gonna look bad. This will indeed look very cursed. I hope I don't break the game by doing this. Now that I've got that done, let me go ahead and make a clone of the red carpet and move it back to place. Except on this cloned part, I'm just gonna make it much thinner. So boom, now the carpet is separated. All right, so this is pretty good. We've got a little separated part of the carpet. The next thing that I need to do is I need to clone this piece one more time, move it over here. And then I'm just gonna make it way thinner. I'll make it like 2 blocks thin like that. Yo, wait guys, I got a pretty sick idea for what I'm doing here.
What are you doing for your base? How illegal does it look?
It looks pretty illegal and what in the world is your base?
Oh, nothing. This is the wall base.
You're putting your base inside of the wall? I mean, yeah, that's pretty cursed. That is pretty cursed, I'll say. But it's not going to be anywhere near as cursed as what I'm doing over here. So now that I've got this down, the next thing that I need to do is, I guess I can leave this area empty for now. In the end, I'll cover this up with some more red stuff. But for now, we can just leave this empty so that we can build. The next thing that I need to do, though, is I got to select the floor. I need to empty out the floor so that I can go underneath the map. And in order to do that, let me just find the floor on the building tools over here. I think it's, there it is, ground. Now that I've got the ground selected, what in the world do you have over there? And what is that?
Oh, this is supposed to be the new Max Rebirth base.
What? Okay, wait, hold on. Actually, we all kind of, I had low hopes for your build, Anne, but we all kind of have some pretty good designs here.
Hey, what do you mean you had low hopes for my build?
I mean, I just saw you make it pink, and I mean, I don't really know. Oh my goodness, dude, it looks like a whole skyscraper at this point.
That's what I was going for.
Okay, well, it's gonna be interesting to see who wins this by the end. But now the next thing I need to do is I gotta select the ground. So let me select that, and then I gotta make it thinner, just like that, so that I can open up the floor over here. Now that we've got the floor opened, we gotta do the exact same thing as we did with the red carpet. We gotta clone the floor, move it in over here. Dude, this is actually gonna be insane.
Well, I think my base is still gonna be the best one here. Mine is the most illegal.
Is it the most illegal now? We'll see about that. I'm thinking what I can do underneath the red carpet is build a staircase to get down. I think that would definitely certify as illegal. Let's go ahead and fill in this grass, though, on the sides that we don't need, like this side and this other side over here. And all right, perfect. This is looking very, very usable so far. This will be great for the entrance of our base. Yeah, this looks absolutely awesome. All right, now that we've got this over here, the next thing we need to do is build a little stair set. And for the stairs, what if we just build them out of some red carpet? Yeah, we can make it like look the same as the red carpet.
I'm actually really curious whose base is gonna be the craziest looking at the end.
Yeah, same here, but hold on a second. What in the world is this? Why is everything looking off center? What did I do wrong? Hold on. This carpet over here is looking centered, but then this carpet here is not looking centered. Hey, did one of you guys move the red carpet?
No.
Because it certainly wasn't me. Wait, what is... Bruh, this red carpet is absolutely messed up. Let me change my increments on my building tool to 0.5, and I know one of you guys did this.
Wasn't me.
It was somebody. I know it was one of you guys. This was totally not me.
Could not have been me. There's no way. I do not believe that it was me.
There we go. All right, it's fixed now. No, it's not. No, this looks hideous. Wait, is it fixed or is it bad? Wait, whoever moved this ruined my entire life.
What happened? Wait, what even happened to the red carpet?
Wait, hold on. I have a way to fix this. Let me just clone this, set my increments back to 1, and Yes, this is gonna be a perfect fix. Oh yeah, I am a architectural genius. Is that even the right pronunciation of the word? I don't even know, but this looks great. What in the world is this? Oh, wait, the brain rots are going... Oh, they have to curve around the hole so they don't fall in. This is so cursed. What am I looking at here?
Well, guys, what do you think of the new colors on my base? I gotta go all the way out so I can even build up here. I can't zoom my camera out that far.
Oh, wait, guys, since we're on this special admin server, we can actually fly. If you go into the chat and do semicolon fly, then you should be able to start flying.
Wait, really? That makes it a lot easier.
Uh-huh. It should work. But anyways, now I gotta go back to working on these stairs here. Man, I got so distracted by the fact that the carpet was broken. It looked bad for a second. It looked like not very Steal a Brainrot-like. And you know, since I'm me, everything I do has to be very good. Anyways, let's go ahead and just set up these stairs. Wait, guys, my base is actually looking quite extravagant.
Whoa, new word. What does that mean?
It means that my base is like the best one here. Also, what's going on here? The brain rots are going straight again? Oh, wait. No, they're going straight and then they're turning left. Wait, no, they were going straight for a second. Huh, I don't know what that was. They weren't like turning. I think they were just floating over the stairs that I built. Anyways, let me keep on putting these stairs down here. This is actually so sick. The thing is with these stairs, I gotta make sure that they're perfectly spaced apart. If one of them literally, if only one of them is misplaced, then it's gonna ruin the whole effect and everything's gonna look bad. Wait, I wonder if I can just select all of these steps at the same time and then just mass clone them. Let me just hit the clone button and oh, that makes it so much easier. All right, perfect. So now that I can mass clone them, let me move these steps in position. Uh-oh, I can't see the yellow move thingies. Where are my moving points? Aha, there they are. Let me move this thing down like that. And all right, I think these stairs are looking pretty great. So these stairs are going to be used to go underneath the map, of course. And then underneath the map is where we can hide our secret base. But in order to do that, I think we need to make this floor a little bit thinner. This green one over here. There we go. Let me select the ground and then I should be able to just make it thinner and this should work. Yes, look at that. Perfect. So we've got the ground being thinner like that. And wait, hold on. The gap between these steps over here is too big. I kind of missed that. Luckily for us, we can just move all of this up and it should fix that. Yo, guys, I'm making sure that the way I'm building this is perfect. This is going to be like Steal a Brainrot quality builds, all right?
Mine is perfect too. Mine is really good, actually. It looks very Steal a Brainrot-like.
Let me take a look at what you got here so far.
Hey, no peeking. I don't want you copying my design.
Is your base literally just like in the wall?
There's more to it than that.
I think my base is looking pretty Steal a Brainrot-like too.
And you know what your base looks like?
What?
It looks like one of those Steal a Brainrot YouTube thumbnails.
Oh yeah, when you say it like that, I can totally see the resemblance.
More than just resemblance, and your base is literally the base from Steal a Brainrot YouTube thumbnails. Anyways, let me go ahead and make these steps here look good. There we go. Now I just gotta move this a little bit further out. Bro, I'm trying so hard. I'm fixating on the details. Everything here is gonna be so good. There we go. All right, yeah, this looks pretty great. We've got our steps over here. Now, I think it's time to begin building a platform where we can hide our base. Well, actually, we haven't gotten to that point yet. The stairs are still not low enough. If we start building the base now, then it's gonna be sticking through the roof, and we cannot have that. Luckily for us, we can just copy these stairs a little bit more, and then we should be down to a low enough point where we can bring in the base.
Wait, I just got such a good idea.
What is it?
I'm not gonna tell you. I need to win this challenge.
Interesting. All right, we're getting competitive now, aren't we?
This idea is so good. My base is definitely gonna be the most illegal.
Wait, so what's the criteria that we're using to judge most illegal?
Good question. I guess number one criteria is, does it feel like something that would be added in Steal a... Oh my, guys, I'm restarting my build.
Wait, what? What happened? You just switched topics.
Some of my stairs here are not they're misaligned. Some of them are too close, some of them are too far. You know what? Forget it. But yeah, I think the criteria should be number one, it has to be something that would definitely not be in Steal a What in the world is that?
What?
Oh my goodness. No, okay, I forget this. The criteria is it can't be added, like it would not be something that would be in Steal a Brainrot, but it feels like something that would be in Steal a Brainrot, you know?
Wait, you just said the same thing, but like opposites.
Okay, wait. Let me say it again. Number one criteria is it has to feel like something that would be in Steal a Brainrot, you know? It has to feel like something, it has to be like Steal a Brainrot style. And then the number two criteria is it has to be something that would actually never get added to Steal a Brainrot. So it has to look like Steal a Brainrot, but it's like something that they would never actually add to the game.
So like something that you would see in a dream about Steal a Brainrot.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the criteria.
Okay, my build is gonna win then.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Anyways, I got a bit of an idea. Down here, I'm gonna move my base down here, and I'm gonna make a little little private steal a Brainrot island. Wouldn't that be sick? Wait, that'd be so sick. I can have my own walls. I might even be able to spawn in my own Brainrots down there. It's gonna be awesome. Anyways, let me go ahead and begin moving the base down. So the first thing that I should do is rotate the base, of course. Let me rotate it 100 or no, 90 degrees like that. And then let's move it this way and then this way and then this way. Oh yes, this is beautiful. All right, Mr. Base, time for you to settle down in your new home. I gotta make sure that this is centered though. I can't believe that I messed up the stairs here so badly. Dude, they look so ugly from above. They look like crooked teeth, bro. From this way, they look great. But from this way, bleh, makes me want to throw up.
Hey, Dash, you want to know something funny?
What?
Steal a Brainrot wouldn't have crooked stairs.
Really trying to get on my nerves, aren't you?
I'm just saying, that might be negative points for your build.
Okay, you know what? I don't have time to rebuild the stairs right now. This is a competition after all, but maybe at the end, I might rebuild the stairs. Anyways, this is looking pretty good. One thing that I want to add though, I want to add like a little sidebar, like a handrail so that you don't fall off the stairs. I think that would be pretty cool to have. Let me go ahead and, nope, not moving the stair there. Let me go ahead and just move this stair here. And then I got to rotate it a little bit like that. And then like that. And oh, that's exactly what I wanted it to be like. Let me move it a bit over here and then a bit higher up and then a bit more that way. And can you fall through this now? Looks like you cannot. Yeah, you can't fall through this. Okay, perfect. In that case, let's go ahead and extend this bad boy all the way down here. And oh yeah, this is looking so sick. It's the only word I can use to describe it. Wait, guys, imagine a whole town in like the Steal a Brainrot style. Imagine houses, a hospital, a school. What other stuff would you have in a town?
I can picture that, but that would probably be really weird. Everyone's food would be blocky.
Yeah, I guess when you say it like that. All right, but anyways, I think this is looking pretty good. Now let me go ahead and cover up the floor. And all right, the base is now fully invisible. There's one thing that I need to add though, and that is the walls. This place is going to be my own private Steal a Brainrot lounge, so I'm going to need to have my own walls as well to make it feel like Steal a Brainrot.
Wait, this is looking so good.
What are you giggling about over there?
Nothing. I'm just saying that my base is the most cursed.
Let me take some guesses of what you've got going on over there. Did you build a trap that drops people into the floor whenever they walk through the wall?
No.
I have a feeling you built a trap that drops people through the floor as soon as they walk through the door.
No, I didn't build that.
Actually, I can't tell if you're lying or not.
I don't do lying.
All right, if you say so. Let me go ahead and extend this out here. Hold on, they don't mean to do that. Let me copy this and then move it this way. Oh yes, this is looking so epic. I just realized one thing that I need to do on top of this brown block. I need to add like a piece of grass. I didn't select that for some reason. Why did I not select that? That was a bad move. In fact, let me just add that grass now. Let me clone this, move it up a little bit and make it thinner. And then we got to make it the exact same color as the ground. So just like no, not that green, not that green either. You know what? Let's just customize it ourselves. Using this color selector thingy, I should be able to get the precise color of green that we need. Yeah, that looks pretty Steal a Brainrot-y. All right, I like that. So we can go with that. And then let's clone this to be on. Whoa, what the? Why is it rainbow? What just happened? It just turned brown. What did I do? What is going on? Yo, guys, I made rainbow. I figured out how to make rainbow stuff.
Wait, what?
Well, not actually, but this is kind of a problem. Whenever I clone this thingy, it changes color again. Huh? Okay, you know what? Just forget this. I'm just gonna delete this. Let me just grab the real thing and then copy it down over here. Luckily for us, we can literally just grab parts from the actual map. That's really convenient. There we go. Let's move that down here. And oh yes, this is looking magnificent. Wait, Anne, I saw your base earlier. There was like a smiley face at the top. What was that?
Oh, I'm glad you noticed. That's supposed to be a statue of me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, take a look.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's all right.
Wait, I want to take a look as well in a moment. I'm guessing you've upgraded it since last time I've seen?
Oh yeah, definitely. It no longer just looks like a random face. It's pretty much a self-portrait.
Self-portrait. Oh man, that must be really good. I'll come and take a look in a moment. I'm actually almost done with my base completely. After this, once we're all done, we got to go around and judge each other's bases. We can each go around and each of us have to give a score to every base that can be from 1 to 10. And whoever's base ends up with the most points wins. Anyways, let me go ahead and clone this wall over here. There we go. And all right.